1, 2, 3, draw. In a crowded mall, teenagers linger along the walls next to an Auntie Anne's. They share a box of soft dough pretzels covered in liquid butter and salt. Grease adheres to their hands. They wipe away the residue on napkins they end up throwing away onto the street. Obese parents let their hyperactive children roam free like wild animals. The kids gawk and scream while sprinting past the hormone-driven teens. A young couple makes out against the glass of the hand railing on the second floor. The woman's pants are abhorrently low, pressing her butt cheeks against the glass. Her boyfriend moves her around, leaving behind a smudge. Rich mothers try on dresses that cost more than most people's weekly salary. They examine each other objectively. There's a little too much fat here and a little too much fat there. Are you really going to wear that one? The retail workers feed these self-conscious women compliments to boost their fragile self-esteems. At the front door, a cowboy busts through. Shards of glass scatter across the linoleum floor. On his hip, the cowboy sports a 9mm Glock, and in his hand, he points the AK-47 at the screaming mall patrons. He sends a message to the world. The people with the loudest voices these days are the ones who make the biggest explosion. A bomb in the south wing goes off, blowing up those obese parents into little chunks like pieces of chicken nuggets. The cowboy makes his way towards the teenagers. They're all on their phones taking photos of the cowboy. Before they have time to react, he sends bullets into their skulls and stomachs. A phone vibrates on the ground, playing a song that has been on every radio station for the past week. The cowboy shoots the phone, silencing the repetitive song. On the second floor, the rich mothers are running out of the store. They grovel to pick up their belongings and get dressed. In the doorway of the J. Crew is the cowboy. He scans the room and throws a grenade at their feet, setting the whole store ablaze. The fire burns through the women's plastic surgery. Their money is swallowed by the flames, turning into useless ash. When the cowboy turns around, the boyfriend tackles the cowboy. He beats the cowboy's face hard. The girlfriend watches from the side, cheering on the bloodshed. Through the punches, an anger bursts in the cowboy's eyes. He grabs the Glock on his side and shoots the boyfriend through the bottom of his chin. The boyfriend reels back and his spine cracks like popcorn. The girlfriend shrieks in terror. The cowboy grabs her by the collar and throws her over the side of the glass railing where her butt was rubbed against. The children run out of the mall. Police are already on the scene. SWAT teams barge into all sides of the mall prepared to strike. They surround the cowboy and scream at him to put his weapons down. The cowboy drops his guns. The police look at each other, forming a secret bond. They run at the cowboy and beat him, breaking every bone in his body. He'll never be able to walk again. They stomp on his eyeballs, kick in his ribs, and crush his lungs. When the cowboy has a break from the barrage of beatings, a new wave of police officers trample over him. When the lead detective takes the cowboy into the interrogation room, he asks the cowboy why he did it. The cowboy replies, looking up battered and bruised, "Because you didn't listen." Thanks for listening. If you'd like to support the Simulation Podcast, you can donate to my Patreon account. Any amount would be extraordinarily helpful. The link will be in the description along with all my social media accounts.